All right, welcome back to JR and C's farm. We're cutting pine for a customer. Uh, he's putting a lean-to on his shed, and we cut them in 16 foot last time, and we cut a bunch of them, and we got some on the pickup behind us there. We'll show you. And but this morning, before I got going in anything, it was time to readjust and put a new blade on the saw. And I'm not going to show you all that stuff because for one thing, you just watch me stumble in and out of this contraption here and try to fix stuff. Anyway, want to thank somebody for some spinders. I didn't get to do that in the last video, but anyway, we got the sawmill all leveled up, and we cut one 8-foot piece of lumber already. We'll show you on the back of the truck here. We cut the others, and we were getting a little wobble, and it's taking too long to cut and thing. We cut one today, and that dude is as straight as you can get for a sawmill lumber. So we're hoping to get another just to match it off this bigger log, and we're going to get that on the mill and cut it up and go from there. Okay, we're getting ready to cut, but I want to show something on the mill that I had an old guy tell me quite a ways back about putting your uh, bracings across the mill. And I didn't understand it at the time because these are braced at 4 foot. If you see the sections down here, it's braced at 4 foot. And if you're cutting something that's really, really close, 8 foot exactly, it don't work. You're too far forward or you're too far back to get a good solid grip on it. If you had a mill that you're doing a lot of 8-foot stuff, you should have them at 6 foot, somewhere in your bracing to where it's 6 foot apart. There's nothing wrong with this mill. But the old man been cutting a lot of logs, and he told me there's a reason why. If you get it out to the edges like that, it won't teeter-totter, and you won't have to worry about this dip that comes through it when you're doing this on 4-foot sections. This is in the middle, pretty much, give or take, and it goes down and it's stable on 2 sides, not on all 3. If this was spread out to where it was 8 foot, 6 foot out here, it would make cutting the log a lot better. You learn those things after cutting for a while, and I always thought the old man was just talking, but he knew a lot more than I did, that's for sure. But anyway, all right, well, we're going to fire up and get this thing cut. Our goal is to cut one bias at 8 foot length and one more 5x5 out of it, and that's our goal. Alright, we're going to cut this thing up. By the way, I put a brand new blade on this thing, and it cuts like nobody's business. It's a Cook sawmill blade, and it walks through the pine or oak. It don't matter to it. It walks. That thing cut that thing like slicker than butter. We're going to cut one more off the top of it. We'll get it down, take one more 1-incher off of it. And we are out of gas. Again. Alright, we're back in action. what we'll do is we'll set this to the side and we'll edge it. We'll turn it and move it around. We'll edge this one. That'll be a beautiful board out there. All right, we're back in action. All right, we'll take one more off the top of this thing. Got our deal. Go down an inch, and we're gonna come across. Always check. You never know. Something change, they drop. Okay, that's a pretty one right there. We'll trim that down. We'll get some lumber. That'll be some good lumber right there. We'll turn this up on in. Scab it one more time. What I'm going to do is slide that up to where it's more even on here and push it up just a little bit right there. Get more of it as I can on there. My camera person is helping me back here in the back, which you can't see, but sometimes she's pretty good help. I'm going to get my square and check it here. Make sure. I always like doing that. It's about as good as you're going to get. Well, we'll have to pull a tweaker back just a little bit. I think that did it. It didn't take much. It's about as square as you're going to get right there for a log. Now, we'll go up and take the low side, the high side, and trim it to where we just barely got bark. And that'll be pretty smooth. What you want to do is get the most amount of lumber out of one of these as you can get. Now see, if it comes back around here, you'll be able to see there's just barely a ribbon of bark on each side of this. Just barely. Now we're going to take a 1 by off the top of it. Now you won't get a 1 by as pretty as that at your lumber yard. That's about as good as I get for 1 by. We'll flip this thing over. Square the other side up. and just start cutting at that point. Nope. Okay. Let's peel that off and get us a few more warm bars out of it. We're gonna look down there. We got clearance. Let's cut it one more time. Okay, we're gonna measure this thing and see what we got. Get her up a little bit. We are 8 inches wide and 7.5 tall. So let's take another. That's a full 8 inches. I'm gonna try to cut 2 inches off that thing. Yep, I'm gonna cut 2 inches off of it. That'll bring it down to 6. I'll cut a 1 by, and at top will be 2 2x4s. Now, ain't nothing gonna work like that. We're gonna have to drop everything down as far as we can get it. Okay, let's see what we got. Man, that thing's pretty as can be. left here. We got 5 1/4. I believe that's what we need. That's what we need right there, is 5 1/4. So we're going to take this one off to the side, turn it over, cut down 5 inches or cut up 5 inches, and see what we got there. That is going to be fine right. I think I'm going to leave that. Well, not sure about that 2x6. That's an 8-foot 2x6. It's just damn near perfect. If this way we didn't need the other 5x5 out of it, we'd be cutting 2x4s out of the rest of the thing. This thing is so sweet that we could use it just for 2x4. We need them, but that's what the customer wants. So there you go. Put this up 5. That gives me 1, 2, 3. So I'll get 3 1x out of this and a 5x5. That's gonna be sweet. Now there's some knots in this thing, and if any other time I had a dull saw or something, I would be worried about that. But you'd have ribs and running and all kinds of things. But at this moment, I am not worried about that a bit because this thing is cutting so great. Double check, make sure you don't take nothing off. All right. Now, this turned out really well for this customer. Out of 3 logs, well, we'll put it all on the truck and I'll just show you how much lumber. And there's 2 more pieces here on the mill to be cut. But I mean, it came out just about as good as you can ask for. Now that's a pretty 1x right there. That's pretty good. It's not, but structurally, you'll see those at the market and stuff. But that thing, you could walk on it, anything you wanted to do, and it'll hold. Let me get the last 5x5 on there. Them are green, they're still heavy. They're pretty close. Go right across there. Your outside and your inside. That'll work. That's pretty good. All right, well, as always, if you like our videos, subscribe, tell a friend. If you don't like our videos, tell all your friends. Why should you suffer alone? Thanks again for coming and watching us, and good day.